Steve, I'm going to kind of go dark here a little bit because I have some things I'm in the middle of. Okay?
Okay.
But I'm going to listen.
Thank you, John.
Thanks.
Don't lie, John. You're not really listening.
Okay, some agents, Nancy just texted me. I got to send out an email again. Some of them didn't get the link. Let me see. Wonder if I posted on the hang in there, everyone.
How did you guys all get the link? Did you guys get it from the email? Did you get it from the text?
Yeah. Email.
Okay, so Jen, what email? Which email?
The one Steve sent out yesterday.
Okay. MailChimp, John. If I directly email from my Gmail, the PA in New Jersey doesn't work, but it works through MailChimp. It's weird. Like I just can't email Remax1PA at remax1.com. It bounces back and says I can't.
Well, like I said, if you ever need to, you could do MailChimp or segue into BombBomb.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that soon. Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, Christy. Hi, everybody.
And Steve, maybe double check the link on the calendar, onetrainingcalendar.com, just to make sure that link's working properly.
Oh, okay.
But that link is on there. You don't have to do it now, but I'm saying like that's where agents can get it.
Okay.
I was gonna say hi.
Oh, you can hear.
Hi.
Hi. Diane is trying to get an email. She can't get on. And PJ and Christine are jumping on too.
Yeah.
Hi guys.
So we're
I
going
didn't realize
to
my camera was on.
Oh, there she is. I see her.
Yep.
So Nancy, we're going to why can't they get on?
Well, Christine is on. Diane said she didn't receive the invitation yet.
You should have gotten the MailChimp yesterday. It was sent out.
Well, and also I sent it out on the original. The link should work from the original email I sent. And also try One Training Calendar, tell her. OneTrainingCalendar.com.
Go on onetrainingcalendar.com.
The link's there.
The link is there.
I also just emailed it to Diane really quick, but we do want to make sure that it's on the calendar.
He just said he just emailed it to you really quick.
And did they sign up for text alerts? Because that's the easiest way.
Did you sign up for text alerts? Yeah, she has the text alert, but no invite. So
Yeah, the text alert was there. That's how some people connected. That's how Greg connected on the text alert.
Yep.
Okay, we'll try to get in on your computer. You got it.
Okay.
All right.
All right, well, let's get Diane on and then we'll start.
And PJ is going to jump on too.
All right, PJ.
Paul Buzzy, if you can send him an email.
Anderson team coming through today.
Yeah, making them all come on. So did you guys all meet Christine Caruso right there in the middle?
Hey guys.
Hi, Christine.
She just got her, she just passed her test and got her license and
Congrats. Woohoo.
yay!
No, there's Diane.
Diane is on. All right.
Yeah.
All right, I'll get started. If anybody else hops on, or we'll just let them jump in.
Okay.
All right. Thank you all for coming. I just want to start off. Did you all receive my kind of like my journey marketing email initially?
Yes.
Yes.
My plan is to send that out about every other week, kind of like John's weekly. I'll do mine like every other week with some updates about my upcoming workshops and just some tips and tricks to keep you guys on your toes with marketing and social media. All right.
Sounds great. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Now, everyone today, has anybody used Canva or explored it prior to today or know anything about it?
Not really.
No.
All right. That's a good thing. All right. So I'm going to actually start sharing my laptop page with you all. So I'm going to ask you all to kind of, I'm going to walk you through it and join me. So I'm going to share my screen. All right, so everybody, can you see my screen here?
Yep.
Okay, I want everybody to join me to go to Canva, canva.com.
Can we do that while we're on with you?
Yeah, you should still be able to, yeah.
Really?
Can everybody kind of see me? And if you don't want to, you can, log in and create your account later on. But if you want to like play along with me while I show you, or however you prefer.
What do we just click on like Safari or Foxfire and do it?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, won't drop out then. Okay.
All right, so for those of you that are there, on the top right-hand corner, you can click sign up if you would like to go through the process of signing up right now. It's a quick email sign up with also a verification email.
So
Okay.
should we do sign up with Google or sign up with Facebook?
I always do just sign up with email at the bottom, only because
Yeah,
you
okay.
connect to Gmail and you connect to Facebook, they get all your business and all that stuff. I kind of just tend to do just email. You don't want them knowing anymore because soon then Canva will pop up all over your Facebook and you know how that goes. They're going to watch everything you do.
Right, no good.
Hey, Steve,
Hey.
since we're recording this, maybe you and I will talk, but maybe we create a YouTube channel or a similar channel that we just store all this stuff and agents just can go in after the fact and grab it.
Cool idea.
I've gotten questions about like where was the past Instagram recording. So yeah, if we can have some type of like marketing channel, that would be awesome.
Okay, you and I will talk about that after. That way people can play along like a little bit
That's
easier.
good. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So has anybody logged in or everybody can still see my
I'm
screen?
trying to log in right now. I know I've already uploaded it because you and I created a page together. So let's see.
This password thing, oh my God.
Hey, can I pop in here? Did
Hey.
we download an app, Steve, or is this on the computer?
Well, for right now, I'm just going through the desktop. We're just creating the initial account for it.
Thank you.
If you would like to create the account, or you can just follow along, it's however you prefer.
Okay, thanks.
All right. So I'm going to get started here. So this is the main homepage of Canva. So Canva is really, I love Canva. Basically, it's your one-stop shop for creating marketing content for different social media platforms, just sending out flyers. It's very similar to Remax's Design Center and also kind of like Booge where you can create different flyers, but specifically it's very modern and very fun. So this is your initial homepage when you log in, and I'm gonna walk everybody kind of through the interface here. So when you first log in here on the left, at the top left-hand corner is your name and your account. If you need to go into your account, change your email, or any type of setting, that would be up here on the left. Okay? So I'm gonna walk us through the items on the side. So these are kind of like your tabs going through the website. So when you click home, home is ultimately where you can do anything. You can do anything through the platform. So when you click home, you can search for the type of animation or flyer you're looking for. You can search, let's say you wanted to create a brochure. You can, any type of brochure. If you wanted to create, let's say, slideshow, you can. This is ultimately the home is where you can search, do a search or browse through what they recommend for you, okay? All right, on the left-hand side, all your designs. So if this is your first time having an account, this is gonna be blank for you because you haven't created any designs. So I've had my account for a couple years now, and these are all past designs I've created for my other real estate office and also things for myself. This is where you can go back to a design, re-edit it, duplicate it, whatever the means necessary are, okay? So we're gonna continue down. Templates is really, really neat. So when you click templates, it's gonna take you to all of Canva's pre-made templates. So whatever your need is, you can also find that here. It's almost the same concept as being at the home button, but this makes it easier for someone who's new to the platform to see exactly what they offer. So if you want to create a Facebook post, an Instagram story post, Facebook cover items, whatever the case may be, they'll walk you through here as to what your need is. And what's really great about this platform, and it's my favorite part of it, is that all of these items, whether it's a Facebook post or an Instagram post, they're all fit with the, I guess you could say, the metrics to fit the screen of Instagram, to fit the Facebook cover photo. So you don't have to do any of the stretching, the cropping, or any of that stuff that really frustrates a lot of people today. All right. Going down on the left-hand side, photos. So what also you can do is, I'm not sure if anybody is aware of what websites such as Babel or other stock photo websites, but Canva also has stock photos that you can search and download and also edit yourself too. So if you're looking for, you know, a generic house photo, or like here's one like do not panic. I guess they have that for today's with the coronavirus. These are branded photos that you're not going to get in trouble for. They're not, I guess, intellectually bought from another company. So if you wanted to download a photo, you could, and it's not going to get you in trouble on social media. All right. On the left here, I haven't dabbled with this much, but apparently these are apps, and here's a big one too, is Bitmoji. These are apps that I guess you could say can link with Canva, or they recommend that enhances your designs. If you wanted to use Bitmoji, you could put your person into the post. If you wanted to supercharge your workflow, maybe post directly to LinkedIn. It also connects with MailChimp. These are other third-party apps that Canva can work with.
What's Typeform?
What was that?
Oh, it's forms. It's a
Yeah,
type. I've got a Bitmoji
yeah, it's pretty neat. These
already
must
in
be
Facebook.
third-party apps. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Dropbox, Facebook. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go down to Brand Kit. This is really cool. So part of every platform, Canva, whatever it may be, always has a pro. We all know that. It's free to an extent, but you can get away with a lot of this platform for free. And one of the items you can do is you can kind of create your own brand in here. If you wanted to create your own logo and you wanted to create specific colors and specific fonts for your own logo, you can do that here, or have Canva do it for you as part of, if you upgrade, you can have a professional help you with your brand and whatever your niche may be. If it's, you know, you love traveling, or if you love hiking, they can help you with any type of colors you want to stick to, or any color scheme or theme. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So this is really cool too, because I know a lot of information is thrown at you in the hour I'm talking. So on the left-hand side is Design School. This is very cool. You can actually go to school, kind of how like Remax has the RU University. There are free courses of how to get started with Canva, how to design with Canva. If you wanted to brand your business, they're very short, maybe few minute tidbits of their advice of how to master branding and presenting with Canva. It's very neat, and it's not a pro concept. You don't have to pay for these classes. So if you wanted to take a social media course with Canva, there are short YouTube videos focusing on how to design, you know, define your style, how to master a video or an animated post in Canva. There's a lot of free concepts in this platform that you don't have to pay for. Most of the items, whenever I teach classes, I'm going to try and get away with keeping them free for everybody. I hate to see people pay any more bills or any more monthly concepts for a third party to create content for you when we can do it for free and get it out to our sphere without putting out any money. All right, so this may be good for Nancy, because I know Nancy's got a team. You can actually, if you're creating, just say Nancy's creating a flyer for a house in Cinnaminson, New Jersey. She can actually create a flyer and share it with her team within Canva.
Okay.
So to my knowledge, you can only add so many emails for free, and then they may ask you to upgrade. And I think to my knowledge, the Canva Pro is $12 or $11 a month. But it's really neat. If you have a folder you want to create, You can add in team members so everybody can edit the open house flyer or whatever you create. So this may be a good option for certain agents who work collaboratively with other people. All right. Going down on the left-hand side. So folders are pretty neat. So I'm going to go through creating posts with you and how to work the program, but you can click here. And the folders are going to be all of your designs. And what I did for the sake of showing you how to create other folders is, as a free member, you can only add up to 2 more folders. So when you create designs, you can actually put them into a folder to help organize all of your projects. So I created 2 folders right now. These were past flyers I made for my old Remax office. So these were event invitations. When we had office meetings, I would create my invites on here. You know, that was June's office meeting. This one is called Game On. I had a video game. We had a video game meeting at a bowling alley once. You can create different folders for whatever your need may be. If you wanted to create a folder for just open house flyers, because sometimes what may help you do things quicker is maybe creating like one type of flyer, but then just changing up the colors and the words. So you're not really creating a new one every time, to speed up the process of not creating one from scratch. All right. All right. So I'm going to go back to templates over here, right? And I'm going to walk everyone through. So what we're going to do right now is I'm going to click Instagram posts, because that seems like one of the more popular social media sites right now. So if we click Instagram post right here.
Where's the Instagram post thing?
So when you click templates,
Yeah.
so you can browse by category.
Yep.
Right here in the middle.
Okay, I see it. So Instagram posts. Click on that.
Yeah, the posts are something you would create, like a post that would go into a news feed. You can also create specific story posts that are fit for the story, not a post. That's different. So if I click Instagram post here, all right. So as you can see, they're all square and would fit Instagram, the demographics of Instagram. So this is the first thing that shows are, I guess, like popular posts that you can create right now. So I'm going to scroll down. Let's see which one I wanted to find for you. All right. So we're a day late, but I'm going to show you how to create let's see, a Cinco de Mayo Instagram post. So after you click on the template that you like, it shows you right here. It's 1080 by 1080 pixels. These are the color schemes that it's using, and these are the fonts and the graphics that are in this post right now. And also ones that are similar to it. These are all different Cinco de Mayo and taco themed posts you can create for Instagram right now. So after that, we're going to click right here, use this template. So this right here is ultimately the design center for all of Canva. This is what it looks like when you go to design and edit a post. So as I mentioned, they're all basically, the post itself is ready to go right now as is. They design it so you really don't have to do any other work except edit it how you want. So let's go through it. If you want to click on the letters here and change the lettering, you can. This where the post is here is where it's editable. If you wanted to make the lemon look a little bigger, if you wanted to say, you know, time to fiesta and eat tacos, you can. This is where you would do all of the editing here. You can change the color of the background. Everything right here is editable. Okay, right here, also in this hub here, you can zoom out if you needed to. Ooh, didn't mean to do that. If you needed to, let's say, zoom in a little closer or zoom a little further out, you can do that here as well. Okay. If you wanted to make sure, so when you're editing a post, you can name the project. So I'll call it Cinco de, at the top here, Cinco de Mayo 2020. Because when you're going back into your folders and your saved projects, you're going to want to name it. If not, Canva just calls it whatever it was originally named. Okay. Right here. All right. Over here on the left-hand corner, right where I'm circling over here, are also other options to help enhance the project or change it around. So let's go to the 3 top ones that you normally use, that I normally use when editing something, is elements. So let's say you wanted to add, so let's take out one of these maracas. Any of these objects you can click, you can make bigger, you can make smaller, or if you wanted to delete it, you can. So I just deleted one of the maracas. So over here in the Elements tab, this is where you can search for any type of icon, shape, or clip art. So let's see, I wonder if they have margaritas. Hey, they do. But I'm going to show you that as you're playing around with Canva, does everyone see these objects here? Okay.
Yes.
You'll see how some of them have crowns and it says pro. So some of these, of course, not all of the objects are free, that you're going to have a pro account to use them. But this object here, this one's free. So let's just say we wanted to switch it around. So you can edit it, switch it around, put it right there. You can edit the project however, if you wanted to add, another taco, you can. Elements are basically pictures and icons that you can add and take out of a project. All right, let's go over here to text. All right. So when you're editing a project on this side, the verbiage right here, you can edit the text, you can highlight, almost very similar to Word documents and pages on a MacBook and a HP desktop. You can edit here, the different types of fonts, and also the size of it. But again, they've already optimized it so that it's in its best font. So this font is very, I guess you could say, Mexican-y, and it fits the Spanish theme of Cinco de Mayo. So really, there's really not much to be done except maybe adding in your name, or if you wanted to put the Remax logo, you can. But it's if you wanted to change up if you wanted to take out, let's just take this out. If you wanted to take out, let's just take out the whole thing. It's not working for me. So I'm going to take out that whole group. So I'm going to take out that whole group and just add this one in. So from here is where you can say wild taco sale. Let's edit that around. Might not be the best example, let me say. See, sometimes you got to edit it. But whatever the case may be, if you feel like you want to use different fonts and different displays, you can here over in the text as well. Okay? One big thing that you're going to want to learn is, so use the elements over here, text, and also uploads is what you're going to find yourself using a lot. So now that you're satisfied with what it looks like on over here, if you wanted to put happy taco, let's just say that for fun. Happy taco, Cinco Day. All right. This is where you're going to want to add in some objects. So what I've done is, and I'm not sure if a lot of you do, but I have all of our office logos and Remax's logos saved as, I think, JPEGs and PNGs on my desktop, so that I've uploaded most of the logos to this site. So if I wanted to try and dabble this in, I could. Or if you don't think that looks the best, these are all my past uploads to Canva. They kind of are saved. So if I wanted to put the balloon in here, I could. Tilt the balloon. Let's see, the balloon had a little too much tequila. So we're gonna leave it over here.
Hey, Steve.
Yeah.
Maybe it's worth noting to people so they understand when saving a logo, to save it as a PNG file as opposed to a JPEG.
Yeah. So if you go onto the Mac Center, there's a way for you to enter the marketing tile, and you can download a lot of all of the logos as PNGs. I would definitely save it as that, because you don't want, if you download a JPEG or maybe even a PDF, you wouldn't be able to upload it to these sites, and you may have a white background. You want it to be clear of any filters in the background, so it comes up clean. All right. So I want to show, so say we're happy with this concept. What you can do over here is at the top right-hand corner, all right, if you click share, this is where, you know, for teams, if you wanted to, you can share it with another, if you wanted to send it to a team member or email it to somebody, you can share it here, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now over here, this is pretty neat. So this is where you would download the item. You can click, if you click over here, it's going to download. Now, this is where it asks you for the different file types. It already suggests to you that I would download this as a PNG versus a PDF or a JPEG. It's already telling you for the best quality, download it as a PNG. So when you download it, this is where it's going to save to your computer as a PNG. So if I download it here, it's going to prepare the design. And this is where it's, so now here it is on my desktop right now. Saved in the best high definition quality that they recommended.
And that's what a PNG is?
Yes.
If I have something that's already saved as a JPEG, can I convert that to PNG?
Yes, you should be able to save as a PNG.
Great, okay.
Correct. Okay, now let me show you something over here. This is pretty neat too. So also right from here, if you wanted to post it to a Facebook page, send it to Twitter, or also just email it right from here, there's a lot of different options for you to share this here. Let's see. Okay. Now, what I wanted to show you guys is, so here we are back with the templates, right? So if let's say I chose this element here that was the pro taco. This taco, okay, you can see that it has a watermark. A watermark is kind of, I guess you could say, a logo of the company. See where it says Canva right in the middle of the taco? So if I tried to, let's say I put the taco on top. If I tried to download this now, what's going to happen is, see, what you can do is, if you're not a pro member, and I've done this before, you can still download this, but it would cost $1 to take away the watermark of Canva. It says the word Canva on there. Or here at the bottom, you can download it, but the watermark would still be there. So sometimes you can get away without having to pay anything, but it may ask you, once you click on a pro item, to pay for it to get the watermark removed. Or if you're okay with it, right here at the bottom, just download it with the mark. I've done that really, because sometimes you can get away with not even seeing the watermark. The less you can pay for, the better. I recommend not putting out any money if you don't have to. All right. So I'm going to exit out of this post that we created here and take us back to templates. All right. This is going to be really great that you guys are going to like. So we're going to click templates here. So now we're back at the template interface. So I'm going to type in just real estate and see what pops up. All of these features are here. You can create brochures, virtual business cards, which I eventually want to hold another class on, flyers, newsletters, postcards, graphics, even yard signs. They've really have expanded on their reach of what you can do. So I'm going to click real estate flyer. Okay. Again, so these are all different flyers that you can create that are already basically done for you. They all have the type of coloring and fonts that they think that go best with the type of flyer it is. All right. So I'm going to click on this first one here, and we're going to walk through that. So I click on it here, and again, it shows me the color scheme of this post. You know, if you want to keep it the red, white, and blue for Remax, you may want to look for another one, but it also tells us These are the pictures that's being used in it right now, and one similar to this. All right, so I'm going to use this template right here. All right. So this is a two-page flyer, right? So it's already, again, like I've been saying, it's already set to where they think all the verbiage should go. So you can say, come to our new open house, a beautiful 2-story family home with 3 bedrooms. These are areas where you would want to edit. So if you double click here, let's say a newly renovated townhome with lavish finishes in Deptford, New Jersey. This is where you would edit any type of information here. Drop by 189 49th Avenue, George Forde to see it. So that may have been the address right there. Oh, we got someone in the chat. Okay, thanks. See you, Greg. All right, so this is where you can edit any of the information here on the page. So let's start to do some editing. So over here on the uploads, I'm gonna make sure I put, so I uploaded a picture of my newest listing, all right? Let's get the picture back there. All right, so I just uploaded the picture of the bedroom in my new listing. So here is where you can crop the picture. If you feel like you don't like that angle, let's move it over here so we can really see the opening of it. If we want to adjust the filter, sometimes they put filters on it so it looks darker than what it really is.
Hey, did you just drag and drop that photo, or did you have to remove the background? Was there any menu we had to do to just replace the one that was there?
Nope, it's just an easy drag over.
Great, thank you.
You're welcome. All right. So let's say now newly, this is where you can do all, let's say newly. Sorry about that. Newly listed at $4.99. You can make everything bigger here. You want to make it that big? You can, okay? So again, you can edit it however you want, but this is it's already set up, so you literally have to do little to none work except editing the verbiage in the words. So this is basically the front page. So this is where you would add maybe in the kitchen. Here's the dining room. These are pictures of past listings, again, that I've saved from past projects. Now let's see what we can do here. So I uploaded my picture, my headshot. So you can do is slide that over here. And right here here's the information about that real estate office. So you can brand it to the Moorestown office or the Mount Laurel office.
Now you have to follow what the real estate commission says as far as having to have the office number on there and your cell number. And then you have to identify yourself, like that you're a broker or broker associate or realtor, right?
Yes. Yep. Anytime whatever website you're using, Instagram, Facebook, Canva, remax.net, always keep in mind the branding guidelines of our brokerage and how that applies. That's why when you're using specific photos, just make sure you're never take any pictures just off Google. I don't recommend that because you don't really own the rights to that picture. So I recommend using, your own listing photos, or again, in Canva here, they have their own photos that are used by this company. So you never want to leave like a virtual trail anywhere that could come back to you.
So it's okay to use their pictures then that they provide.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
All right. All right, so let's put that over here. So let's just so I know just the top of my head that the Philadelphia address is 513 South 2nd Street, Philadelphia, PA 19147. So one thing that's neat about here is that the last item we created together for the Cinco de Mayo, that was just kind of like a social media post. So that can't be printed. So this is a flyer, which is neat. So right here at the top, I'm gonna move my screen down. You can actually have the option to have Canva print the flyer for you. So we're gonna print your design as a flyer. So if you have it here and you can have it double-sided or one-sided, you can actually write in Canva, pay for it to be printed and sent to you. They actually even have free shipping on 5 to 8 day economy shipping. So if you wanted to pay for 25 copies of this, it'd be $22. It's pretty neat to, if it's something, you know, if you want to go that extra mile for that like big listing you have, you know, you can create everything in here, share it with your team and print it out.
Cool.
All right, let's get out of here. Okay, and again, over here on the right is where you would download. So right now, since it's a flyer, it suggests automatically that you print this as a PDF. Because you wouldn't normally, you could download the flyer as a JPEG or a PNG, but since flyers are more usually set for sending to somebody or, you know, printing out for an event. So that's why they suggest the highest quality is doing it as a PDF. But remember, when you download something as a PDF, you can't post that to Facebook or Instagram. It would have to be downloaded as a PNG. But that's why I recommend keep it to like an Instagram post or a Facebook post that's specific for that site versus then posting a flyer. These are normally more for like print out. And if you wanted to, you can print them out at your house or the office. You don't have to send it to Canva to print out. All right. Let's see. So I'm going to walk us through, these are other neat concepts too. So when you go back to templates, there are actually, they added recently within the last year or so, animated. It's not just regular, I guess you could say objects that don't move. They also actually have animated posts that move. So let's do an animated social media post. Let's do that. So this is going to be something animated for Instagram.
Cool.
So let's just say, let's edit something. How about
Mother's Day?
Mother's Day? That's a good one. Now let's just do this one. So this one's not branded to Mother's Day, but it can be.
Okay.
So we're going to download this. So it already has a bunch of items here, you know, you love your mom, mom's a queen. So you could just change any items here. So let's do this. Happy Mother's Day, Mom. So you can edit the material right here. You want to turn it around, make it a little bigger. Let's upload, you know, this was from me to, I don't have a picture of my mom on here, but so what happens is when you're finally happy with the post, let's play around with that. All right. You can download the video right here. So let's download the video as an MP4 or an anim. You can actually download it as an animated GIF. Those are like those stickers and those items that you put into Instagram and Facebook.
Oh, right.
So I'm going to leave this here and not download it right now. And I'm going to show you why. So a lot of the things I do on here, and I'm going to show you at the end, is there's an app on the phone, on iPhones and Androids for this as well. So there's certain items in Canva that I like to create on the desktop. I use Canva 90% of the time on the desktop, but then when you go to the app, you still see those projects saved, but it's sometimes easier to download the finished product from the app into the phone instead of downloading it from the desktop version. You're kind of doing double steps. So I'm going to leave this video here, this animated post, and I'll show you why it's easier to download it from the app. Okay? So we're going to leave that there for now. I'm going to actually share my phone with you all. Let's go to that. All right. All right, can you all just see my phone now? Just give me a yes or no.
Yes, yes.
All right. So here's my social media folder. So at the bottom right-hand corner, you're gonna see the Canva app, which I encourage you all to download. All right, so it doesn't have the complete functionalities of the desktop version, but it has pretty much the same concept. You can scroll across for whatever your need is. You can find it here because it can be creating posts that don't need a lot of editing, you can do on the fly on your phone, but sometimes it can get very tedious if there's a lot of verbiage you need to correct, like creating a flyer. But at the bottom here, at the bottom left-hand corner, you see the blue plus button. That's where I am now, meaning I'm on the main page going to add something, going to plus something. At the bottom right-hand corner, this next tab, I just switched over here. These are my designs, right? So here we go. It already reflected that I created a happy taco post, and there's the Mother's Day post I created. So I'm gonna click that right now on my phone, and there it is, all right? The top right-hand corner, you see a downward arrow, which means download. So I click that downward arrow, the third one in from the right, like I did now. It's preparing it. It just saved it to my camera roll. Just like that quickly. It's already saved to my phone versus downloading it from the desktop version and then sending it to your phone. You're doing another step. But even better is the last button here, the arrow going up. That means you want to send it out. So if we click that button right here, it's amazing. You can, right from here, Instagram, Facebook, social media. So if I wanted to click right here, click Instagram, it takes it right to it, right from the app. It's actually amazing. Everything is done. You don't have to do the extra step. It's already done right there. Or if you wanted to, oh, excuse me. So I'm going to, let's do this. I'm going to text it to somebody right now. I'm going to text it to my mom, actually. Let's do this. That's funny. She'll get a kick out of that. So I'm going to text it to my mom right now. You know, if you were creating a flyer for your client or a quick post, you can just send it to them instantaneously. All right, let's get out of here. So I'm going to click on the post that we made before. Again, you can do the same thing that you do on the desktop on your app. So if I click the balloon, I can make it bigger and smaller using your fingers. Again, it works, but it can become very tedious versus using the desktop. But here we go again. So I'm finished editing it. The top right-hand corner, I'm just gonna download it. It's gonna ask me. It's really cool. Do you want to save it? Do you want to email it? Do you want to post it right to Facebook? It's really instantaneous within a couple of minutes of how fast you can get it out there. So if I want to post it to Facebook, again, because we used the taco that was a pro, you had to pay for it. But if you click at the top, download watermark draft, I'm just going to click that anyway so we don't pay for it. Let's check this out. So it's creating the flyer. And it even shows me, what do you want to do with it, Steve? Do you want to put it as a post or add it to my Facebook story? I want to add it to my news feed right here. You don't even have to go to the app itself. It's built right in. If you wanted to, tag someone in it, if I wanted to check in at somewhere, just say I wanted to check in at El Camino, which is a Mexican restaurant in Philadelphia. Or if I wanted to tag my seller, like I just want to thank my seller for selling their house with me. Enjoy your margarita tonight. You can do that all without leaving the Canva app. Okay. So let's go back to here. I want to stop sharing the app, my phone. All right. All right, so we're back here at the main page here. When we're back here and you click all your designs, again, this takes it back to everything that I've been working on. If you wanted to click on the design again, right here is where you can click on it to edit it again. Or whenever you wave your mouse over it, See, there's 3 little buttons at the top right-hand corner. You can, right here, you can download it, throw it out. You want to make a copy of it or move it to a folder, you can edit all of your designs here.
I don't think I think I just see all the pictures. I don't see your screen anymore. Am I the only one?
No, I only see all of us. I don't see any.
Yeah, the laptop.
Sorry.
I
Thank
love
you.
it. That's okay.
Sorry.
Oh,
There you go.
there we are. Now I can see it.
Thanks, Chris. Okay. So now I'm back here at the main hub of the website. All right. So let's go to, on the left-hand corner, I'm going to click all your designs. So this is where all of my designs are. That the ones I've most recently have been editing come up first. So it knows I was playing with the taco post and the Mother's Day post. So when you hover over any of these items, you see 3 little dots at the top. That's basically where you edit. You can edit it real quick. If you wanted to make a copy of this or move it to a folder, download it. These are just all quick links to that project. Okay. What I recommend, the funnest way to get used to this is mess up, play with it, and understand that there's a lot more to this, whatever the need may be. I always find that whatever the occasion is, if it's, you can even type in, let's just play around with it. Let's type in home furnishing, home school report card, whatever the case may be. One thing that I find out, and it's funny, if you start to play with this and then you go on social media, you'll see that a lot of real estate agents use this because you'll see, like, I noticed that template or I've seen that somewhere before. So I'm going to type in, this is a really great, I thought of this idea this morning. If you type in infographic, this may be really cool to do and understand. So we can, let's do this one.
That's really cool.
Yeah, this is really neat. And why I really like this is, so an infographic, everybody loves pictures and something fun to look at, not just first thing you do is get in contact with a lender, then we'll find your house. Make something fun. So if you sat here and created a little infographic about the 6 steps of buying a house, you don't have to recreate it again. You can just save it and send it to your first-time home buyers every time. Or what I've been seeing people do is that these infographics would be a great market stat update. What are the market stats in Cinnaminson in February or the first quarter of the year in Philadelphia? These infographics may be a good way to, now that we have some more added time, create these. And then what happens is, so if we zoom in, I'm going to zoom in on this one. And I can put at the top, RE/MAX One Realty market stats, courtesy of Jen Thompson. Most of the work would be done every month, except all you would have to do is just edit the stats or edit the month or edit the location. So a lot of the projects that you do in here, you can kind of recycle them and use for the next month or, change it to someone's name. Or if you create a first-time home buyers infographic, maybe put at the top, hey, Monica, here's your guide. Like just to brand it to your client to make them feel a little more special. So I recommend anything that's real estate related in here as well. So now that we go back to, let's go back to the home page. I'm going to type in design anything you want. I'm just going to type in real estate. You can see from here, these are all fun real estate items. You can create a newsletter. You can create a social graphic, a flyer, a postcard, real estate business card. I'm going to go through that. I'm a big fan of having a digital card as well, because who's ever had the experience where you don't answer a phone call and you don't know who it is? I had someone call me the other day, but I couldn't answer it. And then the agent texted me and said, hey, I'm an agent, not just a bogus phone call. Well, if I ever deal with that, I like to say, hey, thank you. And then I slide him my virtual business card. It's just that added professionalism that I like. And it kind of lets him know, like, oh, he's an agent. Or Zillow leads. Who tries to call Zillow leads and they don't answer? I've gotten responses before. I've scrubbed Zillow leads. I call them, leave a voicemail. Then I slide them a text with my virtual business card. And they respond sometimes, oh, it is really someone. Like, he wouldn't be lying that he works for RE/MAX. So really here, you can create, again, try and keep it branded to RE/MAX. your own business card, a virtual business card that won't cost you anything, that you can download and then save to your phone.
That's cool.
I'm going to show you the one I created. So it took a little more effort, but this is my my business card. I designed the back and the front on Canva. Then I downloaded it and actually sent it to Vistaprint. So I designed my own. It took a little more extra time, but I designed my own, printed it out, and I also have this saved as on my phone as an image to send out to clients and agents and whoever I may be texting or emailing. So, and all of this was for free. If I can get away with having you guys not spend any money, I'm an advocate for that, because our fees are already enough with RE/MAX, our associations, and everything else that we have to pay for to keep our business running. All right, and I want to show you one more example of the power of real estate on here. Okay. So once you type in real estate, and again, I know I'm harping on real estate, but you can really type in anything you want. Recipe cards, and Nancy, you have your cooking classes, recipe cards, barbecue invite, anything you want, you can type in and something will filter for it. So let's do real estate. Let's click on social graphic. Look at this, just sold post, or everything is very simple and done for you except the picture and the information of the address. So all of these objects and posts are here at your disposal within a matter of a few minutes of just uploading the picture of the new house or editing the information to brand it to your listing.
It's great.
I really encourage all of you to dive into this. I myself do not have the pro because I don't have a team myself. I find that a lot of the people that pay for this have teams and maybe they are, more dive into it more, but I'm fine with the free version. I don't see a need to pay for it right now. I may down in the future, but everything I ever do on here, it's the free version. I kind of find ways to make it look the best without having to buy the elements or surpassing anything that costs money. But it looks professional, clean, sleek, and a lot of people are using it. John can even attest to that. A lot of the classes spoke about this at R4. Me and John were able to raise our hands and say, yes, I know what Canva is, when maybe half the class didn't. So I really encourage you all to dive into this.
Hey, Steve.
Yeah.
Maybe show them a couple ways to integrate two apps. So like what I'll do is I'll integrate an app like this, create the basic form of what I want. Okay. With the visual, knowing that Photify has a ton of RE/MAX branded logos already done that it would take me too long to download and upload into Canva.
Right.
So how you integrate the apps is you save the Canva, step one of the Canva product saved on your phone, right. Open it up Photify, upload the photo from Canva into your phone with Photify. Now you can layer out those logos.
Okay, let's create.
You know what I mean, right?
Yeah, let's do that. All right, so let's do this. So I'm at the office, I'm creating this post. So I just sold this property. Let's see. Just sold in. All right, just sold RE/MAX 1 Realty. Philadelphia, PA. So I'm going to slide over some pictures of the listings. All right, let's do that. Simple as that. And that's the inside. Great. Let's say I really want to brand it to RE/MAX. No problem. So when you're editing something, I have my mouse over here on this element right here at the top. It's showing me that it's green. This is where we can change the colors. So we can add in a new custom color. Let's do like that. That's very close. All right, I like that. So now that the object is, I'm pretty happy with that. Oops, sorry. I'm going to, again, it's saved right here in my Canva. So again, this is where, to make it easier, I designed it on my laptop, all right? So now I'm going to stop sharing my screen. I'm going to take you guys back over to, let's see, my phone. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So now, oh, not Instagram. Now I'm back here on Canva on my phone. So I did some editing on my desktop version. So now that I'm back on the phone, it knows that I was just doing editing that just sold post. So here we are on that. So here it is. It's on my phone here. All right. So I'm going to save this image to my phone right here. And let's see if Photify, if it picks up as one of the preferred apps I can put it in. Let's see. I'm not sure, but I can find out. Let's see. All right, let's see. So it does. There is the option to copy to Photify. Great. So let's see if let's give this a whirl. All right, it looks like it did not. So let's say, so let's upload something. So here we are on Photify is another editing app branded by Remax.
Hold on, buddy, I'm working on it.
All right. So we can, if you create something in Canva.
Yeah, so I hit, there you go.
So I created this in Canva, and you can create these similar posts in Photify yourself, but you know, every platform offers something differently. So now here we are, I created that on Canva. I brought it over to Photify. Here is where we can add a logo. Oh, oh. Let's go over here. Look for the Remax stickers. Oh, let me see where they are.
You have to go to the other.
Here we go.
There you go.
So here is where you can edit everything on your phone right here. If you want to put, let's put the yard sign out front. There it is, sold right there.
Wow. So that's how you use the stickers.
Yes, you can add in the stickers right from Photify. Oh, and then from here, when you're done editing it, again, here's Photify, and you can shoot it to whatever platform right here, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whatever the case may be. So if we start over again, it brings us back to the beginning. So really, I love that all of these platforms are interchangeable and you can easily add something. So let's do one more example. So now that we brought it over to Photify, I have the camera roll. All right, here's that image. Let's go to artwork. Let's see if it was it Remax? Let me say. No, let me say. Was it stickers? Let me see where it was. I gotta find the here we are. This is where you can go through all the Remax branded stickers. So it says 28 years of experience. We can probably you can change that. That's me, 3 years. All right. So here you can change it here, edit it however you want. Whatever the case may be, if you want to add it for sales sign, 3 years experience, it's good to layer this in all these stickers brought by Remax. So now that it's edited, we can click done. So now right here, let's shoot it to Facebook. Post to Facebook right here. It asks you what you want to write. Experience, my experience. All right. This was copied to the clipboard, posted to Facebook. This is where it asks you right here. So you can do everything right from the same app. And again, play around with it at first. You know, it may seem tedious, but it's really pretty simple when you get the hang of it. Yeah, and then right there, right from Facebook.
Steve, a couple of things I would probably mention is,
Sure.
Okay, never mind. I see. Sometimes when I was using the app to post to Facebook from the app, it wasn't letting me tag certain people in it.
Okay.
So I would just save it as a photo on my phone, go into Facebook, pull the photo up, you know,
Yeah,
if that,
that's almost easier. So when we're here on Photofy, I like to just save it as an image to my phone. It's almost easier, so you don't get so it doesn't get complicated. So we can just, I'm gonna text it to John now. So John Benson right here, right there. It's fairly simple. Let's just send it to John. Do you want to send it to your seller? Do it really quick. And remember, everyone, this is what I always say, marketing team. You and your marketing team created this. Even if it's just you, say team. Makes you look better.
Thank you.
Well, yeah, it sounds like a lot at once, but Canva has so much and it's really creative and you don't have to change anything. You really don't. It's fun post. You know, this is going to help for anyone that needs help on their Facebook. You can create a Facebook cover page. You know, everything's curated to fit that. That's really, I know it's very frustrating when someone creates a Facebook cover page and it's not fitting, my head's stretched. I recommend everybody really dive into that.
great,
That's all.
thanks. Anybody have questions?
I'm going to play with it this afternoon.
The ideas, I created something yesterday. There used to be, I don't know if Christine remembers or anybody, like AOL Instant Messenger used to be like the fun thing back in the day. You didn't have like texting. So I created like a fun retro. I said like, hey, make sure you IM and instant message everybody Taco Bell, you know, happy, you know, Cinco de Mayo, just to get people's attention. But there's so many neat concepts to Canva. It's really fun.
So I think what's really going to be beneficial out of this, Steve, is Chris Kasinger's not going to use it for real estate, but his comical posts on Facebook has a whole new world of content that's going to come out. Right, Chris?
This is
He's muted. He's
Yeah,
muted.
you were muted. He just left.
it was, but hold on. Now it is. I hope that recorded. Let me see.
Earlier it said recording.
Okay.
It says recording now.
Okay.
All right, it should be. So what we'll do is we'll keep maybe a YouTube. Hey Steve, you have a Remax One account, right?
Yeah, the Google. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you can you can link that to a YouTube channel that we can have from the company can have the YouTube channel there. You put all the videos in.
Okay, good. We can do that.
Okay.
All right. So in 2 weeks, I'm trying to do 2 a month. So it's gonna be something pretty funny. So I have something called "You Talking to Me." I'm gonna create post a bio. Everybody needs a bio. We're gonna learn how to create a fun bio. So in 2 weeks, I'm hosting editing and creating your best bio. Because everybody needs a bio on their websites. And I like to incorporate a bio about myself in my listing packets and also my buyer packets. Like, here's a home buyer's guide and a little bit about me.
Sounds good.
Everyone I meet, people don't like to write about themselves and talk about themselves, but I think it's important. It just gives a little more, it gives you a little more advantage over your competition. Like, hey, they have a nice paragraph about themselves. You know, Nancy grew up in Deptford. I did too. Like, that's nice to know she went to high school there. It only, and anything to make you human and more attainable.
Also, Steve, just a heads up. So when everybody gets their links to sign to the full leverage agent coaching system,
Right.
that coaching system is like when you log in, you'll see, we're going to do an overview, 20-minute overview next week. But when you log in, you will see you start in point A, and it teaches you how to run a real estate business from A to Z. And he does have a component in there of writing your bio. So he gives you an exam. He gives you like he teaches you how to write it, how many characters to use.
Right.
So you'll see that, and then you can cross-reference that with your class, because I think the class is good also to revisit, because to make full leverage agent work, you have to do the things he says to do. And sometimes these classes will actually force people to actually do it. Because you're 100% right. I can't tell you how many times I'm not updating my website because I'll get to the bio later, and I just close out and do something else more productive.
It's important for not only showcasing yourself, but also referrals. When I search someone for a referral in another state and they don't have a website, they don't have a bio, and it's just nothing. They don't look attainable to me.
Yeah, it's true.
Never know when you're losing business because you never got it, so you don't know.
Right.
So this was great.
Thank
Steve,
you.
this was great. I'm going to sign off.
Thanks.
Thanks. Thanks, Steve.
All right.
I think I want to just quit, John. It should stop recording.
Yeah, it'll stop
All
the
right.
video.
See you guys. Thank you.